So we have our thing here. And what I need to do is go on here and make sure it's actually is started for reals. And then we'll switch. Oh crap! It still has the same. Started for reals. Okay. Switch. Oh crap! It still has the same. Okay. Hi guys, it's Ken Wilfer here, Vanagon. Welcome to our impromptu live stream. We have decided to do one for you guys today, and hope you guys can come and join us on this live stream today. If you come in to the chat, just say hi, and we will say hi back to you guys. But it looks, it's good to have you guys with us, and everything seems to be working properly. So, yeah. Alright, so we're in here, and somebody says, where's the beer? I don't know, it's not here.
No, we don't drink beer.
I don't even have any root beer.
We don't drink alcohol.
Sorry, this is the wrong stream for that. I don't know where you guys got that from. But yeah, it's good to see you guys. We got Donnie Joe Life says hi. So we say hi back. Alright guys, so the reason why we're doing a live stream today, of course, is to let you guys know that we're still alive, we're still here, we're still doing Vanagon stuff, and we actually are doing some new things that we wanted to let you guys know about. So basically, we have started 3D printing some objects that, you know, in the Vanagon world, one of the fun parts is always trying to get your hands on these little tiny items that, for whatever reason, seems to hold up the whole show. So you wind up, you know, somebody calls me and says, Ken, I need this little clip, I need this little piece of, you know, something that has crumbled away, and so, you know, we're trying to figure out ways to make these items or get these items reproduced. In the past, I have really depended on sending these items to manufacturers who's in like the middle in Malaysia, and then they will try to reproduce things for us that way. But that takes a while. And sometimes it's a little bit of a back and forth where you are dealing with, they send you one and it's not too great and you got to send it back and all that stuff. It's very time consuming to get these things made and get these things done. And so a way faster, quicker, slightly dirtier method of doing this is to just 3D print objects. Okay, so you know, 10 years ago, 3D printing was like the new hotness, and everybody was talking about it, talking about how it was going to change everything, going to change the world. And then you bought a 3D printer, and then it took, you know, 12 years to make a little tiny thing that was okay at best. Okay, fast forward 10 years later, you can get a 3D printer now that can do what I was hoping it could do 10 years ago, which is turn out something that is very close to a finished product. Some people would say it's an acceptable product. Okay, is it quite as nice as something that is made out of injection molded plastic? Sometimes yes, sometimes not quite. But yeah, it depends. But, you know, is it going to be robust? Is it going to hold up? Is it going to work? Yes. Okay, so PETG is a plastic that is actually used in water bottles. Okay, so if you know anything about water bottles, and this is like the actual water bottles that you know, can buy to put your water in, like your sports drink bottles. Okay, so the ones that actually hold up and last. Now, I'm not talking about the little cheesy, you know, clear ones that fill up the ocean. Okay, I'm talking about like the actual, you know, thick plastic ones that you would drink out of and wash and reuse over and over and over again. Those are made out of PETG, and PETG is a plastic that can, take some use. It can be in the sun. It has a temperature range so that it's not just going to melt. Okay, and so we have decided certain items, you can make out of PETG. Okay, so one of the items that we just recently did, let me see if I can get this to do what I want it to do here. Give me 1 second. Click on that. Alright, so you see this item here. This is the flap for the side of the Westphalia. Okay, hookups. This is one from the original Westphalia. And those original ones, they like to just fall off. Okay, and people have called me over the years many times. They're saying, Ken, my flap has fallen off. Can you get me another one? And my usual answer is no. Okay, but with the magic of 3D printing, the answer is yes. Okay, and not only yes, but do you want a customized version of it? Okay, so this is one that we just did for a customer today. Okay, so this morning the customer got in touch with me, said, I need this flap for my Westphalia hookup. And I said, okay, we can 3D print one for you. And it's going to be $9. Okay, and then if you want, do you want anything on it? Do you want words on it? And so this Sugi 3, that is his name of his Vanagon camper. I don't judge, I just put it on there. And so, we could put that on there for him also. And that was an extra charge. It was like $19 instead of $9, okay, or $10. And get this out the door. And so this was from getting the 3D file, printing it with the words on it, getting it out the door. This whole process was like maybe 2 hours. Okay, and so this is exciting to me, yes, because now you can help customers with something, with a product, okay, that they can't get otherwise, and you can even customize it for them. Okay, so say somebody wanted, this was the electric door, somebody wanted to have the word electric on it, or have a picture of an electric plug on it, or whatever. I could do any of that. Okay, I could customize it depending on what you wanted to do. Okay, so to me, this is kind of one of the things that makes this exciting is when you can, make it more, something that people are going to want to use. Okay, so I hopefully we didn't lose our stream here.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm not seeing anything. It like stopped. When I switched back, when I transitioned back, it looks like it lost it. I don't know if you guys can still see me or not. Let me try seeing what's going on here. Yeah.
I reloaded it and it's still saying that it's live. I don't know why it said replay. Right? Or am I?
I don't know what it's doing. Then it says closed.
Signal is super choppy, someone says.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wait a minute and maybe it'll stabilize. I don't know. All I did was switch back to desktop. Oh, hold on. Alright, I'm back now.
Yeah.
Did that fix it?
Well, see, what ended up happening was, for some reason, I don't know why, was initially when you were talking about the flap, it was showing us.
Yep.
And then when you swapped it, it was showing this. So it did the opposite of what you were intending for it to do.
Nice, of course.
Somehow.
Of course it did. Right, of course it did. Alright, but are we still streaming?
I think so.
Let me see if I can put up on
the one that I have
computer.
right now still says it's live.
Is it showing us, though?
Yeah.
It is.
It's, like, catching up.
Alright, hold on. I'm getting back here. Let me get back on. Depending on what you wanted to do. Alright. Stuff is happening.
I remember when these were...
Stop.
Oh no.
YouTube. Alright guys, I'm sorry that this is being so weird. Let me just do this. On my phone, it basically said that we weren't doing anything, so that's why I'm trying to... Alright, are you seeing on your thing, Leah?
Yeah, I can see it on mine. I see your...
And can you see when people are chatting?
Yeah, I can see the chat.
Alright. So I'll just leave that up to you. So if you see people chat or something, just say something back to me. Sorry about that. I just thought we lost it. So anyway, so this is one item. Another item that I've had like lots of requests on over the years is this. This is a strap, okay, that is for the glove box of the early Vanagons. Okay, so this is a part, again, that people have requested for years and years and years. This is not made out of PETG. This is made out of what's called TPU, okay, which is another more rubber substance. Okay, so you're getting the same similar, thing of a strap, glove box strap, because the original ones were like rubber. Okay, so you're getting that, and it's a brand new part, so you can not have your glove box just fall over every time you try to open it. It just falls on the ground and all the stuff falls out. Now you can have the straps. Now again, those were used on like 80 to 83 Vanagons, usually 84 maybe. Okay, so I put them on our website, and it's another item that we can make that, as far as I know, there's no source for it. So one of the things that we're going to be doing here very soon is getting a 3D scanner. Okay, so a 3D scanner is a device where someone could, send us in a part that they wanted to have made, and then we could, possibly remake it and that kind of thing. And so again, this is something that a person could say, hey, listen, I have this piece that I'm looking for, and I really would love to have it made. Okay, and we could try to scan it in and make it for you. Okay, to me that's exciting. Or we have a part that someone is excited about. They they want us to make it for them. We can put it in one of the parts that haven't made yet, but is something that's another example of something that you could make, and it would solve a problem, is the seat belt buckle cover. Okay, so on some Vanagons, the seat belt buckle part, the plastic part, gets like brittle with age. It goes bad, and then what you're left with is this metal piece, and sometimes that doesn't even work because the cover part helps keep the whole mechanism together. And so if you lose that plastic cover, which just from age, right, it just kind of crumbles apart, then you lose that whole seatbelt. And now the seatbelt buckle part, could be, you have to try to find another one. It's a used one. Who knows how long that's going to hold up. Instead, we could just 3D print you a new cover for yours. You just leave it in place. You snap the new cover on. It'll snap together like the original one. And now you've got a brand new plastic part that should last you another 10 years, 15 years or something. To me, it's part of the exciting part about the 3D printing is being able to solve problems, right? So another thing that I just put on our website is the clutch alignment tool for the Vanagon. So, again, when you buy a new clutch kit, a lot of times you get that tool with it, but sometimes maybe you took the clutch off, it's not that old, and you don't really want to replace, the whole thing, and you threw that tool away because, again, usually something you just use one time. Now, how are you going to realign everything? And so clutch alignment tool, I have them on the website for $9, $10. It's just something you can buy if you need to do that work, and go ahead and use it. And it's not that expensive. As far as I know, I couldn't really find a source for them just buying them all by themselves. So like in the past, I've sold them to people, but I've actually scavenged them out of old clutch kits and stuff that I've used. I never throw anything away, okay? So I had clutch kits that we still were using, and so we would do stuff with that. So this is one of the things I want to talk to you guys about, is this idea of 3D printing. So if you guys have something that you say, hey, I want this part reproduced, I don't know of anybody that's doing it right now, maybe we could work out something, you could send it to us, and we could scan it in and use it as a basis for a model to make some new ones, and that way it might be helpful to you. Or you could say, hey, I would really like a part that is normally gettable, that's made out of plastic, but I want it modified. Okay, I want it modified. Now, again, steering column cover, some of them had like a square hole in it. We have some of those here that has a square hole in the top that you could put like a rocker switch into. That's a stock thing. They originally used them for, I think, the seat heater. Okay. But again, say you wanted this upper steering column cover and you wanted it to have a place in the middle for